couple of really cool things that I find interesting today. Besides the fact that the union came down and the union put all this on for you, I have my senior most officer down here today. Sergeant Stasinski was the one that cooked for you guys. I also have my junior most officer, Officer Ryan Master Mateo, was just hired. I have 30 years of experience and I have 30 seconds of experience. Ask him anything you want. Ryan actually leaves July 30th for the academy, so I'm going to lose him for about 6 months while he's in the academy. Then he'll be back and he'll be back on the streets. But you guys are the first ones to meet him as a group publicly. So when you see him, I think we did really well. I think we scored really well for the town of Uxbridge and for the police department with Ryan. And Sergeant Stasinski, I don't know if you know it or not, he's officially, unofficially told us he's got about a year left, and then he's gonna hang up his hat and go do something else with his handcuffs at home. So I have him for about another year, so you still have to look at his mug occasionally. So I'll go real quick just to keep you updated on what we've been doing. Obviously, it's end of year for us because we run July 1 to June 30th. So we've been going through, making sure that everything is working, everything's in proper condition so that we can survive our year and do our best to in turn make sure that we can handle anything you request of us. One of our big things we just did, and the project just got completed Tuesday, we transferred all of our outside lighting to LEDs. It does a couple of things. It's going to cut our lighting bill almost in half, so we're going to save a lot of money. And the flip side was it's probably close to 10 times brighter on our building than it was previously. So people coming in at night, we don't have any more issues with them hitting the sidewalks or almost tripping or anything like that. And my dispatchers are loving it at night because they can actually see on the outside cameras who's coming in, what's going on, which is also safer for you guys. Those of you that use the internet to exchange items or purchase items, we are a designated exchange location, so we made sure that that was lit so that there are no issues and people can see. Our server room, also, I mentioned that previously, we had an issue with it. We finally hit our completion. The last ceiling tiles, the last sprinklers, all of that was just finished up last week, so we're hoping to start the closeout on that one project. Our other big project, the radio project, which I've mentioned to you previously, we're getting closer. We ran into an issue with the building not having an exhaust fan. That's being installed next week so that the equipment doesn't overheat. Once that's done, they'll finish the final wiring. We'll transfer all our radios over. We're actually going to cut out a couple of our frequencies and just go to 2 main frequencies. And once that's done, that'll be another project off the books that you guys have again helped us with, and we've also made sure that it in turn made sure that we can provide a better service for you folks. Other than that, it's business as usual. It's summer. I'm sure some of you may have heard fireworks the last couple of nights. My guys are running around, squashing them as best they can. They are illegal in Mass. Unfortunately, people can jump the border, grab them, and jump back without our knowledge, so we're grabbing them when we can. Do remember, though, Saturday is Uxbridge's fireworks. You are going to hear a rather big boom downtown for a little while, from probably about 9 to 9:30. That's not the houses, that's the actual town event at McCluskey School. So that, other than that, that one event will be allowed, so to speak. That's about it. We went through our year. We did really well. I wouldn't have made it through the last 6 months without Gene Daly, as you guys all know, as my assistant, and making sure that I was on track and on time and where I was supposed to be at any given point. So that's it for us. I also have, I guess, unofficially, the pleasure of introducing you all new Senior Center Director. Miss Lisa Bernard is back there. She's poking around. Just wave hi to her when you get a chance. And I believe Monday is going to be her first official Here I Am day. So if you don't get a chance to meet her now, she'll be back on Monday in her super capacity as the new Senior Center Director.
Thank you so much for welcoming me today. I really do appreciate you all coming. Thank you for the police department to put the cookout. The food is awesome, wonderful. So thank you all, and I look forward to meeting you all in the future. So thank you.
And just before we close out, we have a representative from Senator Fatman's office. As always, we have Amanda floating around from Representative Quiros' office. Senator Fatman's office would like to make a presentation.
Morning, everybody. So I started with Senator Fatman just almost 4 weeks ago now, so I've almost been with him for a whole month. Graduated in May, so this is my first full-time job. So I don't know how many of you know here, but we also have a very special occasion to celebrate here. It is Frank and Alice Suski's 72nd wedding anniversary. Wow. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. And for myself, it's very exciting to see because on this day in exactly 1 year, I'm getting married as well. So it's nice to see example of long-lasting marriage and to see a marriage that can last 72 years in this day and age. It really is a pleasure to be here and to celebrate with you guys. And so Senator Fatman sends his regrets that he can't be here today. He's with his brother down in Alabama. His brother's training with the Army to be a helicopter pilot. So they're spending the weekend together. So we do have a citation on behalf of the Massachusetts State Senate and on behalf of Senator Fatman. And I'm going to read that off to you. It says, "Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Frank and Alice Suski in recognition of the happy occasion of your 72nd wedding anniversary. And be it further known that the Massachusetts State Senate extends its best wishes for continued success. That this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate and attested to and a copy thereof transmitted by the Clerk of the Senate." So it's signed by the President, Harriet Chandler, and offered by Senator Ryan Fatman. So congratulations to you and to your family. But that's all I have. So thank you for coming out.
That's it for this month, folks. If there's any questions, Sergeant Stasinski's going to be floating around. Officer Master Mateo will be floating around, and I'll be floating around. Thank you. We'll see you next month. I might have a new chief to introduce next month. I don't know. Possibly. But thank you very much. If there's anything, just grab us as we're walking around. And congratulations to the Suskies once again.